Welcome to This Explainer. Picture a dark Athenian room. Socrates speaks in English, young Plato scribbles in Greek.
The serious old philosopher drops a massive paradox. I know that I literally know nothing. But here's the kicker. The mystical Delphic oracle actually declared this completely ignorant man the absolute wisest.
Plato pauses his scribbling, totally puzzled. How could a guy lacking all knowledge be the wisest? Well, we only know this because of Plato. Socrates himself never actually wrote down a single word.
So we rely totally on his students. And Plato's dramatic accounts completely clash with Xenophon's pragmatic ones.
See, Plato paints a deep philosopher hunting for definitions, while Xenophon describes a super-practical, traditional guy.
But honestly, both agree on one huge thing. Socrates set out to rigorously test that oracle's claim.
From the shadows, Plato watches his mentor target Athens' elite, boastful politicians, famous poets, and skilled craftsmen.
Socrates unleashed his ultimate weapon, the elenchos. It's basically a ruthless cross-examination to expose intellectual frauds.
Just watch how he corners them. This relentless four-step method absolutely dismantles their fragile arguments.
Step 1. Demand a universal definition. He'd look at a general and ask, what exactly is courage?
Then, he probes their answers to expose wild contradictions, shattering their illusion of having logical, consistent beliefs.
Boom! The trap snaps shut. The so-called expert is left in aporia, total, embarrassing intellectual gridlock.
Now this was dangerous. Athenians desperately craved arete, the virtue of having highly persuasive political power.
Enter the sophists. They were smooth-talking, traveling teachers promising to sell this persuasive power for a price.
But while Socrates relentlessly hunted for objective truth, the sophists just taught you how to win arguments.
Plato documented the starkest contrast. Socrates charged nothing, but sophists demanded absolute fortunes for the rhetorical tricks.
So, if he knew nothing, what guided Socrates? A daimonion, a mysterious divine inner voice whispering warning.
Interestingly, this voice never gave him the actual answers. It only stopped him from making terrible mistakes.
It was basically a moral guardrail. It aided his rational choices without ever giving him a cheat sheet.
Back in that dark room, it clicks for Plato. True wisdom is acknowledging our own deep ignorance.
Socrates leaves his young student with one timeless truth. An unexamined life is simply not worth living.
Wrapping up this explainer, I gotta ask you, what deeply held belief of yours might contradict itself?